Hi, this is Jim Jamieson from Province Sports. Just reacting initially to the news that the Canucks have traded Roberto Luongo to the Florida Panthers for a couple of interesting young players. Sean Matthias, who's a center, bottom six center, could fill in the third line for the Canucks, and also goaltender Jacob Markstrom. This is a move that I think, if you look at the money side of it, it looks like a good deal for the Canucks, at least without knowing the fine details. According to reports, the Canucks will take on 15% of Roberto's contract, which has 8 more years to go on that 12-year deal. Although it is front-loaded, so that the money to be paid is a lot smaller than the first 4 years. So that's the encouraging thing for the Panthers. The interesting part of it is that they will get a couple of young players. Jacob Markstrom, ironically, is a player that Eddie Lack, the Canucks' remaining goaltender, who now becomes #1, was #2 behind Markstrom in Sweden before Lack came here. So that's kind of ironic in that regard. Markstrom is a goalie who's played a fair bit last year in Florida, had okay numbers for a guy who was in his rookie year. This year, when they signed Tim Thomas, he was relegated to the minors. He's played 12 games with the Panthers. Numbers aren't very good. Panthers are a terrible team, not surprisingly. So that's the way that comes in. This obviously marks the beginning of a fairly major change for the Canucks. It's early days yet. There still could be more moves to come, but if they're going to go with Eddie Lack for the rest of the way, a guy who's played just 25 NHL games, it's the beginning of a reset and a rebuild. So let's see how this works out. Jim Jamieson for Province Sports.